that means Thursday night football kicks off in just a few hours. So excited to talk about this game. Is it a dog poop on your porch kind of game? Yeah, so what? It's still football on your TV, and we only have so many weeks left of that. We have about a month left of NFL regular season, so enjoy every single second of it, everybody. Welcome, everyone, to the show. I hope you guys are excited about the game tonight, and I hope you have a ton of fantasy questions for us. We are focused on getting you guys W's for your fantasy football matchups this upcoming week, so hit us up, put those picks in. As well, we will also be giving out picks. Every time we hit 2,000 likes, we are going to drop some picks on you guys for tonight's action. We have been red hot, everybody. I know you guys have been following me on the SHARPZ app. Right now, we are as hot on the SHARPZ app as we could be. Drew, IP Shade 45, you know it's good. We've got a lot of picks to give out tonight to try to stay just as hot. Hopefully, we can give out some that get you some money in your pocket for tonight. That's 2,000 likes. Every 2,000 likes, we're giving out picks. Of course, make sure you hit the follow button. Make sure you subscribe. And if I hit the wrong button, so I got to pause and then undo and then get our effects back up because that's the way we wanted to start off the show. So as I do that, we are going to get to guests as well on the show. If you guys want to ask questions as guests, we will do that as well. So plenty of ways for you guys to get in on the show's action. Man, having a devil of a time getting us started right now. Okay, let's get going. Landon, I'd go Jalen Warren over Chai Chandler. I should also mention, when we hit our live goal of 100 roses, we're going to do a rapid fire, guys. I'm going to bring rapid fire to Thursday. If you guys don't know the rapid fire, we answer as many questions as we can while you hit the like button. We'll do that when we hit our live goal of 100 roses. Typical for flex, Edwards, Brown, Trey McBride, Harris, or Chandler. I'd go Trey McBride. Typical, I'd go Trey McBride. Cade, Breece Hall, Mixon, Eckler, or Debo. Pick 3. Cade, I'd go Breece Hall, Eckler, and Debo. Breece Hall, Eckler, and Debo would be the 3. Appreciate you guys being with us. Luke, we're not going to take you right now, so come on a little bit later. TikToker, I'd go Flowers. TikToker, I'd go Flowers just barely. Esterson 11, Pacheco looks like he's going to be out, so it answers the question for you. It looks like Pacheco will not play this week. He is trending towards not playing, everybody. CCE, this just in, do I start Zamir White, Keaton Mitchell, or Taysom Hill? If I could go with anybody, Taysom Hill would probably be the one, actually. Reversed, afternoon, Jordan Love or Matt Stafford. Reversed, I'd go Matt Stafford. Stafford over Love. And blood, I'd go Swift over Breece Hall. And personally, I'd probably go with the Falcons over the Browns. So Swift and Falcons. Anonymous Gaming, I'm going to go with Schultz. If Schultz is a play and healthy, I'd go Schultz over Goddard. Diego Gonzalez, I think I'd go Palmer. Palmer would be the play for me. Booty Balla, hope you're having a great day. I'd go Waddle. Booty Balla, I'd go Waddle over Rashee Rice. Brock Ford, heard A.J. Brown broke his hand. Is this good for Aaron Jones? It is. I hate to hear the news, but it actually is good for Aaron Jones's production. Ricardo Rodriguez, I'd go OBJ and Ty Chandler. OBJ and Ty Chandler. Again, when we hit 2,000 likes, we're going to give out our first pick of the day. When we hit our live goal of 100 roses, we're going to do a rapid fire, answer as many fantasy questions we can at one time. Drew, sit 1. Drew, I would sit Mixon. Drew, out of that group, I'd sit Mixon. Blake, I'm going to lean just slightly, I think, towards Keaton Mitchell. I don't like either one, but it's close. C. Bates, Njoku or Taysom Hill. I'd go Njoku as the safer play. Njoku, good matchup against the Bears. I'd go Njoku. Anthony, should I trade DJ Moore and Eckler for Sutton, Laporta, and Zeke? The answer is yes, I would actually, Anthony. Nuve DK, I'd go Eckler over Ford. Shank 13, start 3 between Moore, Ayuk, Evans, Rice, Puka, and Etienne. Shank 13, I'd go DJ Moore, Brandon Ayuk, and Puka Nacua. Those would be the 3. Garrett, Josh Palmer, or Brandon Cooks. Cooks listed with a questionable with illness. I actually prefer it being illness than anything else. I'm gonna go with Brandon Cooks. I'm not trusting Josh Palmer. Funky B Money, start 3. I'd start Eckler, Kupp, and Rice. Eckler, Kupp, and Rice, Funky B Money. Nuve DK, I'd go Chiefs defense. Garrett, thanks so much for the question. If any of you guys do want to join us as a guest, we will be taking guests on. But first, we have to give out our first free pick of the day, everybody. Our first free pick of the day comes to you via the NFL. We are going to start with an NFL pick. And guys, I'm going to give this one out, but I'm warning you, it is absolutely going to be a parlay caliber play. I'm bumping up this total. This total has me nervous because we've got too many substitutes in this game, so I don't know what exactly we're going to get, but I like the under 40.5. So I took the under 40.5. I know that's much higher than the total right now. I bought it up and then parlayed it with other games from NFL Week 15. So I like the under, but I'm a little bit nervous because I don't quite know what we're going to get. So I'm bumping it up, taking it at 40.5 just to be safe because I want to get this game included in my parlays and round robins for the week. But the 33.5 feels low. But what do we know with no Josh Jacobs, no Justin Herbert, no Keenan Allen? Feels a little tricky. That said, I am going to take the Raiders on the money line. By the way, no Josh Jacobs. So I'm going to take the Raiders on the money line, though. The Raiders are the better team. We've seen that. They're fighting for a head coach. The Chargers aren't fighting for theirs. So those are my first two picks of the day that we're giving out. If you guys want every bet that I make every day, DM me on Instagram. Right now, we are the hottest picker right now on SHARPZ. You guys know the SHARPZ app's a place where we aggregate picks. You can see every bet I make every day. Make sure you DM me on Instagram to see every bet I make every day. Do not miss out. Squalls, I don't like either one. I don't know if Rashid Shaheed is back. If he is, I might go with him, but frankly, I hope for your sake Nico Collins is going to be able to play. Luperio, I'd go Eckler. Luperio, I'd go Eckler. Xander, I'm not going to take passing totals tonight. Not going to take it. Alex Stephon, I'd go likely. Alex Stephon, I'd go likely. Brennan Garcia. Oh, missed your question, Brennan Garcia. Let's get that one back up there. Respawn, I'd go Moore, Achan, and Metcalf. Respawn, I'd go Moore, Achan, and Metcalf. Guys, we're close to our live goal. We'll do a rapid fire when we hit it. Joey, A.J. Brown broke his hand. Are people just dropping fake lies about people who broke their hand? I hope not, because I haven't heard it. Let's get a guest up on the show. Let's see what Mason has to say. Mason, what's good?
Diggs, Evans, Rice, and DK. Pick 3.
Diggs, Evans, Rice, and DK. That's the group?
Yes.
Evans would be the one I'd sit.
All right, thank you.
Have a great day, Mason.
Wait.
Yeah.
And then Montgomery, A-Chain, and Kyron. Pick 2.
Montgomery and Kyron Williams. Those would be the 2.
Thank you.
Have a great day, Mason. Appreciate you watching the show. Let's see what Luke Grosso has to say. Afterwards, we're going to do our rapid fire, everybody, to say thank you for getting us up to that live goal. Let's see what Luke has to say. Luke, it's not connecting. We're having the same issues we had yesterday. So, Luke, I appreciate you wanting to come on, but it's not going to work out today, buddy. Let's get Landon Wilson. Let's see what Landon Wilson has to say as we take a few callers before we do our rapid fire. Landon Wilson, what's good?
How are you?
I'm doing great. What can we do for you?
All right, so I had Jacobs. So do I start a Raiders backup, or do I put Njigba in the flex?
Njoku? David Njoku?
No, Njigba from the Seahawks.
Oh, man. Sorry. Jackson Smith and Jigba. That's who you're talking about? Okay, now I got you. The answer is I think I'd rather do Njigba. I'd rather go with Jackson Smith and Jigba. They're facing a bad pass defense. I don't know any of the Raiders running backs enough to feel confident in it. So rather than taking something I don't know, I'll go with something that I've been impressed by. I'll go JSN.
All right, cool. And then one more. Do we play Zay Flowers over Jamar Chase or Devontae Adams?
I would say yes. I think Devontae Adams could have a really good game, so that's my only concern there. But Zay Flowers has been consistent. He's got a great matchup. I'm going to go Zay Flowers just because it's safer. But if Devontae Adams goes off, I just noticed that I mentioned that earlier. Maybe you want to put a player prop bet or two on the over for Devontae Adams, but still start Zay Flowers.
All righty. I appreciate you.
Have a great day, Landon.
All right. Yeah, you too.
Okay, we'll get to one more question, and then we'll get to a rapid fire for everybody. Let's see. Brandon Garcia dropped off, so we'll get to Isaac, and then we'll do a rapid fire. Rapid fire is going to happen in just 1 second. Isaac, what's good?
Hey, what's up?
What can we do for you?
So for flex, I have Adams, Eagle Collins, or Rashi Rice.
I'd go Devontae Adams, and just know that the Chargers are such a bad pass defense, and just rely on that. So I'd go Adams.
Okay, and then for running back, I have Ezekiel Elliott, DeAndre Swift, and James Cook.
DeAndre Swift's got a great matchup against the Seahawks. He'd be the one I'd start.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Isaac. Thanks for watching the show. Let's get now to a rapid fire, everybody. A rapid fire is about to commence. A rapid fire is when we hit our live goal to say thank you for hitting our live goal. We answer as many questions as we possibly can. But here's how we do it. We'll answer questions as long as we see the like button being tapped. So on TikTok, there are little symbols that show up when you tap the screen. As long as we see those like buttons being tapped, we will not stop answering fantasy questions. Are you guys ready to go? We will start rapid fire in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap that screen. Rapid fire engaged. Christian, I'd go Browning out of that group. It's close, but I'd go Browning. Robbie Robertson, I have Thielen in my lineup. Should I replace him? Yes, with Higgins. Replace him with Higgins, Robbie Robertson. Apple, I'd go Devontae Adams and Puka. Devontae Adams and Puka. Congrats. I'd go Justin Jefferson just barely. If you're feeling risky about it, you can always go Rice. Both are going to average the same number of points. Reversed, pick one. I'd go A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown. Texas Tejano, need 2. I'd go Brown, and I'd go just barely with Flowers. Diego, I'd go CEH. Avery Paul, I just started Adams. I like it. Avery Paul, I'd go Adams over Collins. A.K.A.C.K., I'd go Reed just barely over Waddle. Reed over Waddle, A.K. Jess Cruz, I'd go Goff. Jess Cruz, I'd go Goff. Carman, 18, I'd go Romeo Dobbs. Carman, 18, I'd go Dobbs, just barely over Myers. Cam Trillette, I'd go with Godwin. Cam Trillette, I'd go Godwin. Don't love it, but I'd go Godwin. Keeping it going. Clint, let's go Elliott over Cook. Clint, I'd go Elliott over Cook. CJ Stroud will not be healthy. Devilface, CJ Stroud's going to miss this week, so you're going to have to start Trevor. John Neufeld, I'd go Ridley. John Neufeld, I'd go Ridley. Heber, I'd go Zamir. Heber, I'd go Zamir. Junior Figueroa, I'd go Ezekiel Elliott. Junior Figueroa, I'd go Zeke Elliott. Unknown, I'd go Kincaid over Waller. Kincaid over Waller. Roman, I'd go Metcalf and Eckler. Metcalf and Eckler. Are you kidding me? I'd go Stafford. Are you kidding me? I'd go Stafford. Brad Hay, I'd go DJ Moore. Brad Hay, I'd go DJ Moore. Splooby, I'd go Cooper and Jones. Splooby, I'd go Cooper and Jones. It's your boy Luke, I'd go Jefferson. It's your boy Luke, I'd go Jefferson. Victor, I'd go Hopkins, OBJ, Ridley, and Johnson. Victor, that's Johnson. Hopkins, Ridley, and OBJ would be the 4. Keeping it going. If you tap that screen, we won't stop. Braylon, I'd go Adams. Braylon Lamerson, I'd go Adams. Rodrigo Samore, start 1. I'd start Devontae Smith. Smith over Moss, just barely. Justin, I'd go Puka. Oh, sit 1. Justin, if I'm sitting 1, I'd sit Olave. Justin, I'd sit Olave. Matthew White, I'd go Jerick McKinnon. Raul, Pacheco, Zeke, Harris, Connor, Swift, or Mixon, start 2. Pacheco's going to be out, so I'd start Swift and Zeke. Swift and Zeke. Matthew Pupko, start Eckler over Rice or Achan or DK. I'd probably start DK out of that entire group, Matthew. Ford Squatter, I'm not big on ETN. He could still get you some points, but not crazy about him. Sean, flex 1, I'd go Montgomery. Sean, I'd go Montgomery. James Kunzler, I'd go Flacco. James Kunzler, I'd go Flacco. Trinidad, Allen out. Waddle, London, Davis, Ferguson, McBride, sit 1. I'd probably be sitting Drake London. Trinidad, I'd sit Drake London. Appreciate all the gifts. Michaela Jean, I'd go Schultz. Michaela Jean, I'd go Schultz. What do I do with Jacobs out? Go to the waiver wire and look for somebody. Maybe Zeke's available. Someone to look for. Olave, Rice, or Hopkins. I'd go DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins over Rice and Olave. Lance McCord, I'd go Njoku. Lance McCord, I'd go Njoku just barely. John Sherman, I'd go Achan. John Sherman, I'd go Achan. Nate, I'd go Brandon Cooks. Nate, Brandon Cooks. Tony Schultz, I'd go Rice just barely over Cook. Rice over James Cook. Yabba, I'd go Montgomery. Yabba, Montgomery over Moss. Drew, I'm not big on Josh Palmer. I'm not going to touch him tonight. I would avoid him if you could. TJ Gonzon, I'd go OBJ just barely over Sutton. TJ, I'd try to start both. OBJ and Sutton, two of my favorites this week. Savage, HTX, I'd go Montgomery, Barkley, and I'd go Breece Hall. Savage, HTX, I'd bench Ford and go Hall, Montgomery, and Barkley. Super. What are we doing with Zamir White? If you have no other options, he's finding a way into your lineup, believe it or not. Brad Hay, I'd go Raiders defense. Brad Hay, I'd go Raiders. Maybe if you want to start the Browns, but I think Raiders is safer, actually. Evan, I'd go Evan. I'm going to go David Montgomery. I love Puka. I wish you could start both, but Montgomery's a better play. Zach Bishop, I'd go Warren. Zach Bishop, I'd go Jalen Warren. When we stop seeing the like buttons being tapped, we stop the rapid fire, so don't stop. Tem Yalima, I'd go Mostert, White, and Pollard. Mostert, White, and Pollard. Raul, I'd go Raiders defense. Jay Rongo, I'd go Amari Cooper. Jay Rongo, I'd start Amari Cooper. Matthew Pupko, would you start Eckler over Achan, Rice, DK? No, I'd leave him on the bench. Maybe the only one I'd start him over is Rice, but I don't think so. Colin Hamilton, I'd go Sutton. Colin Hamilton, I'd go Sutton. Roman, I'd go Njoku. Roman, I'd go Njoku. Too much for the bullshit. I think I'm leaning towards Taysom Hill, just barely over Singletary and Pickens, but tough group out of that one. Texans Enjoyer, I'd go Warren. Texans Enjoyer, I'd go Warren. Connor C7, I'd go Jacoby Myers. Connor C7, Jacoby Myers. Your boy T, I'd go Josh Allen. Instigator, I'd go OBJ. Chaz Roland, I'd go Hopkins. Evan, I'd go Mostert. Majude, JJYNY, I'd go Devontae Adams over Rice. Adams over Rice. D, I'd go Reed over McLaurin. D, Reed over McLaurin. Rim 435, would you start White over Aaron Jones or Spears? No, I'd start Aaron Jones. King, I'd go Geno Smith. If he's healthy, I'd go Geno Smith. MCP 88, I'd go Raiders defense. Josh, I'd go McKinnon over Zamir. McKinnon over Zamir. Christian, I'd go Raiders defense. Yep. Got hit with injuries. Zamir, Wan'Dale Robinson for the flex. Denny, I might go Zamir White. James, I'd go Mitchell. James, I'd go Mitchell over CEH and Chandler. Devin, I'd go Flowers over Rice. Devin, Flowers over Rice. Jeff Cruz, I'd go St. Brown and Pittman. St. Brown and Pittman. Jamie Castillo, I'd go OBJ. Jamie Castillo, OBJ. Julian Craig, I'll go Zamir White just barely. Carman 18, I'd go Brian Robinson and Mixon. Brian Robinson and Mixon. User 5965, I'd go McBride. User 5965, I'd go McBride. Hi, I'd go Cortland Sutton. Hi, I'd go Cortland Sutton. CDO04, I'd go Achan. And end of rapid fire, guys. We saw the end of that like button being tapped. So thanks so much, guys, for helping us out, tapping that screen. We'll do another rapid fire in a little bit. We'll set up a live goal and get it set up. That said, I want to give out another pick for all you guys to say thank you for you guys tapping the screen as many times as you have. So let's give out another free pick, everybody. We give out free picks throughout the entire show. So make sure you're following us. Make sure you're subscribing. We're going to drop another pick on you guys. We're going to go to the NBA for this one. Cavaliers and Celtics are playing a second time. I'm going to take the Celtics on the money line. We had Celtics money line and Cavs cover the other day, and that cashed. I'm not going to take the spread on this one. I'll just take Celtics on the money line. I'll give you an additional pick, and it's going to come from this game. Kristaps Porzingis. I saw earlier today that you could get him on over 1.5 assists. If that's still available, get on that, everybody. Kristaps Porzingis over 1.5 assists. That is a play we really like tonight. So if it's available where you're at or the sports book that you use, Get on that now. We're going to drop picks on you guys throughout the entire show, but if you want every pick that I make every day and you don't want to wait around, DM me on Instagram. That's Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram. The name of my company, Butt Fumble Sports. And just like Joe Foley hit me up and is like, hey, can I get those picks? He's going to get them right now. I'm going to send him a link and a referral code so he gets every bet that I make every day. And that way he doesn't miss out on any of the picks. NHL, NBA, NFL, game pick, total play, player prop bet. They're all there. So make sure you DM us, Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram, to get every bet that we make every day. That said, we're going to get back to your questions right now. So let's see what we have on the guest line. Let's get Julian Craig wants to join the show. Let's see what Julian Craig has to talk about. Let's see if Julian's able to join. Doesn't look like he is right now, so we'll try him again in just a little bit. Julian, sorry it didn't work out. Let's see if Sean S. is able to join the show. Sean, what's good?
What's happening? Hey, what are you hearing on Jacobs? Is he playing or not?
He is out. Josh Jacobs is out tonight.
All right. Well, guess I'm starting Pollard and Hubbard then. That's an easy question there.
It for some of you, it's nice to get news of an injury only because it eliminates your options. It may not be the player you necessarily wanted out, but at least you know what you have.
Hey, for sure. Appreciate it.
Have a great night, Sean. Enjoy the game.
Hey, you too.
Let's get another question here. Six Geese, one of our favorite subscribers. Let's get Six Geese up on the show. Six Geese, what's good?
Hey man, how's it going?
Great to have you with us.
Hey, so I'm starting 3 receivers this week. I've already got 2 locked in, Stephon Diggs and Puka Nacua. I'm wondering if you think I should go with Devontae Adams or OBJ for the third.
I'm going to tell you something, Six Geese. You've got 3 wide receivers I really like this week, but right now, they're not the 3 receivers that you're starting. So I would sit Diggs. I know it's crazy, but I'm going to sit Diggs. The other 3 wide receivers are all among my favorites this week, and Diggs has a tough matchup. I'm not saying Diggs can't have a big game because obviously they're going to target him, but you figure he's going to get Stephon Gilmore much of the game. That's a matchup we've actually seen because they played New England versus the Bills, obviously, when Stephon Gilmore was there. So this is a matchup I don't want any part of in terms of Diggs versus Gilmore. I'd sit Diggs, and I'd start the other 3.
All right, cool. Because you said that, though, one more question, if I can.
Please.
What do you think about James Cook this week? My only other option is, Breece Hall and Ty Chandler.
So I'd start James Cook over Ty Chandler. And it's not that I like James Cook in the running game. It's that we've all seen it. Ever since Joe Barry took over, they're utilizing him in the passing game, especially if you're in a PPR league. James Cook's absolutely the play.
Awesome. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Best advice out there.
Thank you so much, Six Geese. Appreciate you subscribing. Have a great night.
Hey, you too.
Let's get to some more questions. First of all, I want to shout out Black Mamba. Do we answer questions on Twitch? Yes, we do. I'd go Jalen Hurts over Dak, Black Mamba. Splooby, I'd go Aaron Jones over Elliott. Boss MSTNG, I'd go DJ Moore over Downs. Mainly Rob, I'd go Myers over Deontay Johnson just barely, but it's close. Temya Lima, I'd go Sutton and Cup. Temya Lima, I'd go Sutton and Cup. CCE, I'd go Keaton Mitchell. Falk 10, I'd go Kareem Hunt just barely. Let's get back to another question up here. Let's see if JRF's able to join the show. See what JRF has in store for us. If you guys want another rapid fire, let's get up to 100 roses. We'll do another one then. JRF, what's good?
Okay. Did I hear you earlier saying Pacheco is out?
I don't want to give you the false impression. He hasn't been ruled out yet, but he hasn't practiced today and yesterday. It's just trending in the wrong direction. So do I think he's going to play on Sunday? I don't.
Okay, so I moved Montgomery up into the RB2 slot, and I got Hopkins and Ayuk as my receivers. So I need to fill that flex. I have Olave, Dante Johnson, Ridley, and I also have Keaton Mitchell and Javonte Williams.
Man, that's a tough group. You don't have anybody in there that I'm like gaga about, that I'm like in love with. Rattle through it for me again. You have Olave. You have Keaton Mitchell.
I also have Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson, man.
I'll
probably out of the group, I'll say Olave. Olave's probably the one I'd start. He's the one who's got the best matchup. Am I crazy about him this week? No, I'm more lukewarm. But given all the options, Chris Olave would be who I'd start out of that group.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you watching the show.
Thank you.
Let's get another guest up here. Let's see what NFL Guy has for us. We love talking to NFL Guy. NFL Guy, what's good?
Hey, what's going on, man?
How you doing tonight?
Pretty good. How about you?
Oh, killing it.
Well, I'm doing all right, I guess. So I've got Achane at my flex right now.
Yep.
It's looking like he might not play. He didn't practice again today. McDaniel says he's like a question mark. So assuming he doesn't go, my options are not looking great. I've got Keaton Mitchell, Trey McBride, or T. Higgins, Jerick McKinnon is my bench right now, potentially to start at flex.
Trey McBride is the one. It's close between Higgins and McBride.
And this is also a half PPR league.
Then it actually convinces me even more about Trey McBride. How he's been utilized ever since Kyler Murray came back. A ton of targets. Do I like the matchup against the 49ers? Of course not. But just given the chemistry they have, given how he's been utilized, he's going to get targets. Hopefully he gets catches. And because you're in the half PPR, every catch is that much more valuable. So I'd go McBride.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, NFL Guy. Have a great night.
You too.
Let's get some more questions up here. Again, we'll do a rapid fire at 100 roses. Let's see if Evan is able to join the show. Evan, what's good?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm loving life. What can we do for you?
I got a flex dilemma. So I could start Palmer tonight, or Thielen, or Dobbs, or Kincaid.
Dobbs. Romeo Dobbs. Great matchup against the Buccaneers. Romeo Dobbs is absolutely the play for me.
Okay. Appreciate it, man.
Have a great night, Evan. Thanks for watching.
You too. You too.
Guys, we just hit our live goal because clearly some people were like, yeah, we like guests on the show, but we want a rapid fire. So guess what we're going to do for you? We are going to give you that rapid fire. We are going to give out a pick first. We are going to give out a free pick first, and then we're going to do a rapid fire, everybody. So save those index fingers. Don't tap the screen just yet. We're going to give out a free pick, and then we are going to go rapid fire on you. First, let's go to the NHL. Let's go to some ice and give out a pick there. We're going to take the Maple Leafs on the money line, everybody. Maple Leafs on the money line is the pick we're giving out. I'll give out one more because I'm being generous right now. Capitals. Flyers. We're going over 5. If you can get this at over 5 is exactly where I take it. So over 5 for Capitals and Flyers. Those are the next two picks we've just given out. Again, Maple Leafs on the money line. Capitals, Flyers, over 5 goals. We are going to do a rapid fire, everybody. For those that are new to the show, every time we hit our live goal, we do a rapid fire. I will answer as many questions for as long as you guys want. All you have to do is tap the screen. As long as you guys have that screen rolling with like button symbols, I will not stop. So, get those index fingers ready. We will start rapid fire in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Splooby, I'd go Jerome Ford. Splooby, I'd go Jerome Ford. Ruben Garcia, I'd go Devontae Adams. Ruben Garcia, I'd go Adams and Montgomery. Adams and Montgomery. Tem Yalima, I'd go Mostert and I'd go Mostert. Tem Yalima, I'd go Mostert. Rafael Morales, I'd go Dobbs. Rafael Morales, I'd go Dobbs. Justin Gonzalez, I'd go Reed, just barely over Lockett, but I would go Reed. Tonio Suarez, I'd start Stafford. Tonio Suarez, I'd start Stafford. 5-star Ginger, I'd go Browning. 5-star Ginger, I'd go Browning just barely. KJ, I'd go Montgomery and Puka. KJ, Montgomery and Puka. PJ, I'd go Gino if he's healthy and Goff. Gino and Goff. Justin Gonzalez, we got you. Mitch Myers, Josh Jacobs is not playing. Mitch Myers, Josh Jacobs is out. Go Zeke. Joe P6, I'd go Brian Johnson and Deontay Johnson. Brian Johnson and Deontay Johnson. Elijah, I'd go Gino. Elijah, I'd go Gino. New DK, I'd go Flowers. New DK, I'd go Flowers. Luis Garcia, I'd go Henry and Montgomery. Henry and Montgomery. New DK, I'd go Likely. New DK, I'd go Likely. Tyler Ola, I'd go Zeke, and I'd go Pierce. I'd go Zeke and I'd go Pierce. Temya Lima, I'd go Ferguson. Temya Lima, I'd go Ferguson. Are you kidding me? I'd go Zeke. Are you kidding me? I'd go Zeke. Curtis, I'd go Love. Curtis, Jordan Love. Kevin Fitzmaurice, I'd go OBJ. Kevin Fitzmaurice, I'd go OBJ. Heath, I'd go Keaton Mitchell. Heath, I'd go Keaton Mitchell. User 7559, I'd go Njoku maybe just barely. Between McBride and Njoku, it's very close. Similar value. Ryan Michael, I have Jacobs out. I'd probably play Chandler. Jeremy, I'd go Justin Fields. Jeremy, I'd go Fields. Stroud does not look like he's going to play. Trending towards being out. Poopy, I'd go Singletary. User 44, sounds like Achan might be out now that he missed practice. I'd start Eckler. Kevin, Ridley, Achan, McBride, or Moss at the flex. I'd go Moss, Kevin, especially if Achan is out. User 2739, I'd go Jefferson. User 2739, I'll go Jefferson just barely. Roman, I'd go Eckler. Diego is beast. I'm taking no player props on the quarterbacks tonight. Not saying they're not good, saying I have no confidence in them. Please pick one, Moss, GW, or Breece Hall. I'd go Moss. Moss over GW and Breece. D-Hugs, I'd go Raiders defense. Peacock, I'd go Flacco over Lawrence. Flacco over Lawrence. Jackson cancel. I'd go Montgomery and Moss. Jackson cancel. Montgomery and Moss. Michael, Collins, Ridley, or Devontae Smith. Michael, I'd go Devontae Smith. Marco Santos, I'd go Purdy. Squealers, I'd go Jordan Love. And Jalen Warren. Love and Warren, Squealers. Anonymous Gaming, I'd go Raiders defense. Bejan Boy Bulldogs, I'd go Hopkins over Chase. Waffles, I'd go Flowers over Sutton, but it's very close. Waffles, I wish you could start both of them. Make sure you guys are hitting that follow button. Jared C, I'd go Kittle. Johnny Paycheck, I'd go Montgomery. ID Maggio, I'd go Browning. Bear Wiggy, I'd go Amari Cooper and Hopkins. User 9473, I'd go DK. Logan, I'd go Sutton over Waddle. User 6755, Myers over Downs. I'd go Myers over Downs. Austin Rogers, I'd go Ford over Connor. Brett Naffs, I'd go Moss. End of rapid fire, everybody. We saw that like button coming to a slow halt, so we end rapid fire now. Let's go back to the phone lines. Let's bring up some guests right now, see what some guests have to talk about. Let's get Enzo Boy 74. Let's see what Enzo Boy 74 has to talk about. Enzo, what's good?
I need two. I got Moss, Breece Hall, Keaton, and those three.
Moss and Hall would be the two.
Thank you.
Have a great night, Enzo Boy.
Thank you.
Appreciate all you guys watching the show. If you're new to Butt Fumble Sports, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you never miss a show. Temya Lima, I'd go Falcons. Bear Wiggy, I'd go Justin Fields over Lawrence and Kyler. Lanny 1, great to see you. ID Maggio, I'd go OBJ over Myers. Let's get Baby Jesus Santa Maria up on the line. Baby Jesus Santa Maria, how you doing this evening?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. I'm kind of bummed out, man. I got Keenan out. I got Jacobs out. I was wondering, out of my running backs, I got Kamara. I'm going to start him, obviously. But I got Ty Chandler,
James Conner, Kenneth Walker, and CEH. Which two do you think I should start as my RB2 and as a flex?
Wow. Brutal. That is ball
Yeah.
waxing right there, buddy. I'm sorry. Despite all that love you show, I wish I could give you a great piece of advice here, but you don't have great options. First of all, I'd say of all those, I don't really want any of them as the flex, so if you had another option at wide receiver, even tight end, you might want to consider that. Give me the list again for running back, and I'll at least give you one for a running back spot.
Well, I got Kamara as my RB1.
Yep.
I got CEH, James Conner, Kenneth Walker, and Ty Chandler. I could also go pick up the Zamir White off of waiver wires tonight.
I don't like any of them. I'm going to say James Conner, to be honest, because I think James Conner gets the most overall carries. Even though I don't like the matchup, I think James Conner is probably the best play. I hate it, though. Like, hate it.
I got one more question. I got Keenan now. My other wide receivers are Chris Godwin and Jamar Chase. Should I pick up Josh Palmer, Romeo Dobbs, Curtis Samuel, or Scary Terry?
Romeo Dobbs.
Romeo Dobbs and play him at the flex?
Same league or same team?
Yeah, same team.
100%. Of all the running backs you named, I prefer Romeo Dobbs over all of them.
Okay, but I still need a RB2. I have Kamara.
I understand, and what I'd say, I'd probably go James Conner as the RB2, and I put Romeo Dobbs as the flex.
Okay, and one last question, Buff. Ferguson, Goddard, or Taysom Hill?
Man, tricky. Personally, I really want to say Taysom Hill. I think Taysom Hill has a good game against the Giants, in part because they're bad against the run, and I think they could utilize him, especially in the red zone. So I understand it's risky. You said Ferguson was one of the guys you had?
Yes, sir.
Ferguson's the safest play.
Yeah, Ferguson, Taysom Hill.
Yeah, Ferguson is the safest play. So I'm going to give you I'm going to give you both sides of it, and I'm going to put the control in your hands. Taysom Hill, I think, has the most upside. I think he's the guy that, like, if you're looking for, like, someone who has a big game out of nowhere, I could see Taysom Hill doing it. If I were in your position, I'd probably start Jake Ferguson because I'd rather take the safer play. That's probably where I come out. You got me, baby Jesus?
Man, I appreciate it.
Appreciate you watching the show, dude. Hang in there. One more week. Let's get another guest up on the line. Let's see what Jack has to talk about. Jack, what's good?
So I got a wide receiver problem.
Let's hear it.
I got Stephon Diggs, Garrett Wilson, Devontae Adams, and Devonta Smith. Who do I start? I can have one of them at flex.
I'd start the two Devontaes. I'd start Adams and Smith.
Should I put Wilson at flex?
If I were to put anyone at flex, I'd put Diggs. I don't trust Garrett Wilson enough. Just because Zach Wilson had one good game doesn't make me trust it. And there are two good corners on the other side with the Dolphins in Xavier Howard and Jalen Ramsey. I don't want any part of Garrett Wilson.
All right. And should I do TJ Hawkinson or Trey McBride?
TJ Hawkinson. As much as I like McBride, Hawkinson's matchup is phenomenal. I'd go Hawkinson.
All right. Thank you.
Have a great one, Jack. Let's get another guest up here. Let's see what Justin has to talk about. Let's see if Justin's question is a good one. Justin, what's good?
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I'm loving life. How can we help you? Justin, you got us?
Shoot.
What can we do to help you out?
Yeah. So, is Isaiah Pacheco fully out or not?
The answer is he hasn't been ruled out yet, but I think it's trending towards him being out.
So, I have one league where I'm in first place and I have a bye. And I have Kareem Hunt as my RB1. And I personally don't like Kareem Hunt at all. So, one of the waiver wire pickups I have is CEH. do you think I should put him in my lineup for the playoffs?
No. Especially if you have a bye week, no. I think CEH actually has proven he has very little value.
So, I know he talked about my quarterback situation. Is Mahomes starting or Fields starting?
I personally would go Justin Fields just barely. I understand that he's playing the Browns, and it might scare some people because the Browns... Here's what it's all about. Let me take a step back. I may have mentioned this to you before. If DJ Moore plays, I'd play Justin Fields. If DJ Moore is healthy and he's playing on Sunday, I'd start Justin Fields. If DJ Moore is not playing, he's banged up, I think he's going to play, but if he does not, obviously I'd go Patrick Mahomes.
True.
So as long as Justin Fields has DJ Moore, I think he's a good start, even against a good defense like the Browns. But if he doesn't, I'll ride with Mahomes.
Even if DJ Moore is out, keep him on the bench?
If DJ Moore isn't playing, go Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
You good, Justin?
Shoot. I gotta exit out.
It's okay. If you got other questions, we'll let you come back on later. Appreciate you coming on the show. Let's get Connor Donaldson. Connor Donaldson's one of our favorite subscribers. Let's get Connor Donaldson up here. See if he can join. Connor, you might have a tough connection for us. We're having a little bit of trouble connecting to you. So let's try again, Connor, in one quick second. Having a bit of a tough connection for you. Sorry, buddy. Let's see if Cali Kid 97 can join. By the way, it could easily be my connection, but Cali Kid 97, what's good?
What's going on, man? I love your show.
Thank you so much.
Hey, yeah, so quarterback situation is hurting. So I had Herbert and Stroud both go down, have a first-round bye. Looking at best schedules for week 16, 17, availability is Russ, Browning, Levis. Pretty much about it for the best available on the free agent list. So Russ looks to have a pretty good schedule. New England Chargers. Levis has a good schedule. So
I was going to say Russell Wilson would probably be the one I'd go with. He's got the best schedule. And also, he's just been trending up. And his teammates have been trending up. Like, yeah, Jerry Jeudy had that bad drop last week, but he's been playing better. Cortland Sutton is on fire. I like the Broncos offense maybe a little bit more than the others you mentioned.
right, and he seems to be the safest, right?
I think that's also it too. Like, to very good point, which is, do I think Russell Wilson will have any monster games there? He has the potential to, but I don't think it'll happen. What I don't think will happen is, like, he poops his pants at midfield. That could happen with Will Levis. That could happen with some other quarterbacks. I think Russell Wilson, if nothing else, gets you 225 passing yards, maybe 2 touchdowns consistently almost every game. And that's against, average opponents, let alone the Chargers defense, which is terrible against the pass. So you might get bailed out on that one too.
Right. Cool, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks so much for watching the show and the kind words.
Take care.
Let's get another guest up on the show again. We'll do another rapid fire when we hit 100 roses. We're about 30 away, so we'll do another rapid fire at 100 roses. But first, Cole, what's good, Cole?
What's up?
How you doing?
Question: is Devontae Adams playing tonight?
Devontae Adams is playing tonight.
All right, good to hear. Thank you.
Yeah, have a great night, man. Enjoy the game.
You too.
Hope you guys are loving the content and loving the show. We are so excited about tonight's matchup. Not really, but we got to bet on something. We got to talk fantasy football. So as much as I'm not pumped for Chargers Raiders, we certainly can fake it until we make it. We're almost close to that live goal. Let's keep giving out a few more calls, and then we'll do a rapid fire. We'll do a rapid fire after a few more calls. But first, Happy, what's good, Happy?
Hey, how's it going?
Hope you're having a great day.
I got 3 teams in the playoffs, and I have 3 different quarterbacks. I got Howell, I got Russell Wilson,
I'd go Russell Wilson.
And well, one of them I have Goff and Hal.
On that one, I'd probably go Goff.
All right.
Happy, where are you on the back of a motorbike right now? Where are you watching?
I'm driving home.
Well, drive home safe, buddy. I appreciate us being your drive home entertainment.
Yeah, it's always the drive home connect with you guys.
Love it. Are there any more questions we can help you out with?
I got. What do you think of what is it? Chargers +3.
Man, I gotta tell you, Chargers are 1-2-3 Cancun. So I'd rather go with the Raiders, especially at home, and I'd really take the under. Again, buy it up a little bit so you're safe, but I'd take the under in the Raiders money line.
All right, thanks.
Happy, have a great drive home.
Thank you. All right.
Okay, guys, we're going to do a rapid fire, everybody. We'll get back to questions in just a little bit. But first, we are going to do a rapid fire. We answer as many fantasy questions as we can, as long as you tap the screen. But before we do, get those fingers ready, but don't press the screen just yet. Free pick time, everybody. We're going to give out more free picks to say thank you guys for watching the show. Let's go to the NBA, everybody, and we're going to do some player prop bets in the NBA. We are going to give out 2 NBA player prop bets right now to say thank you to you guys for tapping that screen. The first one I'm going to go to is Domantas Sabonis, and I'm going to take over 7.5 assists. Again, that's Domantas Sabonis over 7.5 assists. Here's another player prop bet for you tonight. I am going to take De'Aaron Fox over 30+ points and assists. So he's got to get to 30+ points and assists. Those are 2 player prop bets we just put up on the board. Thank you guys so much for following the show, watching the show. If you haven't done so already, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, no matter the platform. 4, 3, 2, 1, rapid fire engaged. Aiden Thompson, I'd go Falcons. Aiden Thompson, I'd go Falcons. And thoughts on Eckler? I think he's worth a start if you don't have other options. Toby Corcoran, I'd go JSN. Toby Corcoran, I'd go JSN. C-Do-04, I'd go McBride. C-Do-04, I'd go McBride. Aaron, should I trade Etienne and Cook for DK? Yes, I would. Tony Salty, I'd go Mostert and Kyron. Tony Salty, 492, I'd go Mostert and Kyron. B-Tags, I'd go Najee. B-Tags, I'd go Najee. Handshaking, I'd go T. Higgins. Handshaking, I'd go T. Higgins, barely over likely. User 5991, I'd go Stafford over Mullins. Stafford over Mullins. John Gonzalez, I'm not big on the Raiders running backs. If you're going to start one, it would be White, but I'm not crazy about him. Casey, I'd go Purdy over Mahomes. Casey, I'd go Purdy over Mahomes. Jack, I'd go Moss over Warren. Close, but I'd go Moss over Warren, maybe just barely. It's because of the splitting touches. DN, I'd go Barkley. DN, I'd go Barkley. Zach McNeil, I'd go Raiders defense. Zach McNeil, I'd go Raiders, and I'd go Swift. Raiders and Swift. John Hoover, I'd go Love over Russ and Gino. John Hoover, I'd go Love over Russ and Gino. Luis Garcia, I'd go Cup, and I'll go with OBJ. But man, you got 4 great wide receivers this week, Luis Garcia. I'd go Cup, and I'd go OBJ. Bear Wiggy, I'd go Fields. Bear Wiggy, I'd go Fields. iClick, I'd go Mostert, Kyron, and Swift. iClick, Mostert, Kyron, and Swift. Isaiah B, I'd go McBride. Isaiah B, I'd go McBride. Trev, I'd go Warren. Trev, I'd go Warren. Peach Fuzz, I'd go James Conner. Peach Fuzz, I'd go James Conner. C-Do-04, I'd go DJ Moore. C-Do-04, I'd go DJ Moore. Kenny, I'd go Fields. Kenny, Fields over Howell and CJ. Adam, I'd go Stafford over Dak. Adam, I'd go Stafford over Dak. G. Joe, I'd go Cooper and... Oh, take it back. G. Joe, I'd go DK and OBJ. G. Joe, G-J-O, I'd go DK and OBJ. B-Tags, I'd go Reed. B-Tags, I'd go Reed. Guys, don't stop hitting that like button. We stop rapid fire when you do. DN, it sounds like Achan might not play this week because of injury, so if he plays, I like him. Nico, I'd go likely. Nico, I'd go likely. Kenny, I'd go Fields. C-Do04, I'd go DJ Moore. Trev, I'd go Jordan Love. John Bills, I'd go Devon Singletary. Wait, John Bills, I'd go Rashad White. John Bills, I'd go Rashad White. Sean Bills, I'd go Rashad White. Mr. Fresh, I'd go Singletary. Mr. Fresh, I'd go Singletary. JB, I'd go Jordan Love. JB, I'd go Jordan Love. Brandon Dowdy, I'd go Amari Cooper. Brandon Dowdy, I'd go Amari Cooper. Max Prez, I'd go Jalen Reed. Max Prez, I'd go Jalen Reed. Sawyer, I'd go Bass. Sawyer, I'd go Bass. Dave, I'd go Nico, Noah Brown. Dave, I'd go Noah Brown. Leo, I'd go Cooper Cup. Leo, I'd go Cooper Cup. Angelo, I'd go Jalen Warren. Angelo, Jalen Warren. Lanny 1, Eckler and Adams, anytime touchdown. I like those. Antcan 111, I'd go Puka. Antcan 111, I'd go Puka and Debo. Luis Garcia, I'd go DJ Moore and Adams. DJ Moore and Adams would be the two if you could get both in your lineup. MPO 13, I'd go Chandler. MPO 13, I'd go Chandler. Joe P658, I'd go Lamar. Lamar Jackson's one of my favorite plays of the week. Lamar is a must play, guys. Aaron, who do I start? DK, ETN, or James Cook? DK. Aaron, I'd start DK. Bo, I'd go Javonte Williams. Bo, I'd go Javonte Williams. Handsome McGee, I'd go Cooper Cup. Handsome McGee, I'd go Cooper Cup. End of rapid fire, everybody. That was a short one. End of rapid fire. We saw those like buttons coming to an end. So we will go back to the phone lines and get some live guests back on the show. Let's get Patrick up here. Let's see what Patrick has to say. See if we can connect with Patrick. We've been hit or miss on the connection, so Patrick, hit us back up. We'll see if we can get you another time. Wasn't quite working. Let's see if we can get Nico on the line. Thanks, Brock Ford. Let's see if we can get Nico on the line. Nico, what's good? Nico, you with us? Going once? Going twice? Sorry, Nico, you missed out, buddy. Let's get another guest up on the show. Let's get K-Boss 10. Let's see what K-Boss 10 has to say. K-Boss, what's good?
Yo, what's up?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Killing it. What can you do for you?
I got a quick question. Would you start Trey McBride, who plays the 49ers, or Isaiah Likely, who plays the Jags?
Okay, this is a really tricky one for me. Really tricky. I love Isaiah Likely's matchup. It's phenomenal. I also acknowledge, though, that he is not option number 1 or 2 in that offense. He's probably not option 1, 2, 3, or 4, given the running backs. So, as much as I like the matchup, he's not going to get a ton of targets. Meanwhile, on the other side, Trey McBride is maybe the number 1 option in the entire Cardinals offense. So, especially if you're in a PPR league, I'd go Trey McBride. If you're not in a PPR league, I still think I lean McBride, but it's not with the same level of conviction.
Okay, perfect. That's what I was thinking. I'm PPR. Sweet.
Then McBride for sure for me.
All right, sweet. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hope you're enjoying the show.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Appreciate you guys being with us. Hope you guys out there love the show. If you do, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're a part of the best community of sports fans on all of social media. Let's see what Nick Na has to say. What's up, Nick?
What's up, brother? How you doing today?
Oh, I'm having a great day. How you doing?
I'm fantastic, thank you. Except for my team, I have Allen and Stroud and Flacco. With Stroud probably being out, it's Flacco or Allen, but I'm guessing Allen because he's got historically better numbers.
Man, this is a tricky one because Joe Flacco is having this resurgence, and he's facing a Browns defense that's vulnerable in the passing game. So it kind of like all lines up for Joe Flacco a little bit. Now, here's the one note that actually is going to tip me towards Josh Allen. So I gave you a little head fake there thinking I'm going to go Flacco, but I'm going to go Josh Allen, and here's why. He's facing the better defense, but is everyone noticing Josh Allen getting in the end zone again? He's running the ball, especially in the red zone more. And whether it's Jalen Hurts or Josh Allen, when you've got a quarterback who can get the rushing touchdown, it's so valuable because you combine that with the passing stats. It's too valuable. So I'd go Josh Allen just barely. in part because do I really trust Joe Flacco? Like, no, not really. Josh Allen's been playing at an MVP level. 1 rushing touchdown, he makes it worth it.
I got a couple more if you don't mind.
Fire away, Nick. We love it.
Okay, I have Achane, but he's out. So I have Mitchell and Chase Brown on the bench. But I can also pick up on the waiver wire Z White from Vegas, or Abdullah or McKinnon. So I got to pick one, I think, because I'm going to use my receivers from.
If I'm going to go with any of them, it's going to be McKinnon. Out of the group you mentioned on the waiver wire, it's McKinnon. And here's why. I trust him in the passing game, and I trust him to get in the end zone. We saw it last year. He finds a way to get in the end zone way more consistently than we think, especially when they're not overloading Pacheco. What's tricky about it is you don't know how many touches he's going to get. You don't know how many targets. So there's like a big giant question mark around the like in between the 20s production. But when they don't have Pacheco, they don't have as many options in the red zone. You know Belichick's going to want to take away Travis Kelce. So in the red zone, where's Mahomes going to find the end zone? I wouldn't be surprised if it's a screen pass or something to the running back, and that's McKinnon. That's not CEH. So on the players on the waiver wire, McKinnon's my favorite. That doesn't mean he's my favorite out of the whole group. Who's on your bench again?
Mitchell and Brown. Chase Brown.
Chase Brown is an interesting one, man. I don't like the matchup against the Vikings, so I'll say no to him. But I love his speed. Like, I love how they're using him. I can't trust. The Vikings have been a top 10 run defense, so I'll avoid that one. Mitchell, though, he's got the same problem. He's facing a good run defense in Jacksonville.
You think I ought to hit the waiver wire and grab McKinnon? Because Achane being out, he's my number 2 running back.
It sucks. I want Achane in that lineup so damn bad. Like, I want him as bad as you, Nick, because he's got a great matchup against the Jets. It's not just that I like him. Like, this is the week he'd go off. Oh, that son of a...
And for us, this is our round 2 of our playoffs.
Yeah. Okay, so really quick, everybody, everyone out there, let's say a quick prayer for the health of Devon Achane. Please, may he be okay and healthy for Sunday. Football gods, bless us with that. And if he doesn't, I'm going to go out there on a limb and I'm going to say Jerick McKinnon. I understand that Chase Brown's been hot. I don't like the matchup. Mitchell, they're going to be throwing on Jacksonville all day, and if they're in the red zone, it's either Lamar or Gus Edwards. I don't feel like it's a Mitchell game. So Mitchell for sure I'm avoiding. The other guys on the waiver wire are like, I don't know what I'm getting out of White. I don't know what I'm getting at. Like, that's a big, I don't know what I'm getting out of Ty Chandler. Jerick McKinnon, I know what I'm getting. I'm probably getting 20, 30 yards of receiving. I'm probably getting 30 yards of rushing, and I hope that's a touchdown as well, which means I get around 8 to 10 points. I'll take that.
Okay, last one for you. I have Waddle, Sutton, and London for my wide receivers.
Can I take 2 or just 1?
Well, no, see, right now I'm using London as my flex.
Don't.
But I also have Noah Brown and D. Robinson from the Rams.
Yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay. Thank God we had this conversation. So you need 3 of those guys or just 2?
Well, I'm looking for 2 wides and a flex.
Same team as who we just discussed?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're having fun now, buddy. We're having fun now.
I can't believe I'm this far in the playoffs.
Oh man, you've done a great job managing your team, and clearly the football gods have been on your side. So, hit me with the wide receivers again, really quick.
Waddle, Sutton, and London is my current flex.
Yeah, Waddle and Sutton we're locking in. Waddle and Sutton we don't have to think about; they're locked in. So really, we're just talking about the flex, which now is between Drake London, Keaton Mitchell.
No. Oh wait, isn't Mitchell a running back?
Yeah, but it's a flex.
Oh, okay. Because I also have Noah Brown on the bench and D. Robinson from the Rams, and those are anyways.
So the point is, I could still play Brown, Mitchell, Drake London. I could still all play those guys in the flex, correct?
Yeah. So Robinson, you're not even considering Rams.
Robinson, I'm not considering, no. And the reason is he's too far down on the depth chart. The guys you're mentioning ahead of him, they're getting too many opportunities. Brown, Mitchell, they're getting too many opportunities compared, even Drake London. Now, I don't like Drake London this week, but hearing your lineup, now I know why he's your flex. And the answer is, it probably would still be London. He is the best. I hate his matchup against Carolina. Hate it. Like, hate it. But he is the only top-tier depth chart player out of that group. And if I have a default, one thing I usually defer to is, where are they on the depth chart? It probably means how they're included in the offense, how many targets they get, how many times they're going to get opportunities in the red zone. I'll defer to Drake London on this, but Nick Nah, I got to admit, I am holding my nose on like half of these picks for you. I would love for you to make the next round of the playoffs, because you would be a Frankenstein of a lineup and you would be making it charging through.
I'm telling you, dude, this is my first year in the race. So
this is your first year playing fantasy?
I got really lucky.
Have you ever played fantasy football before this year?
Negative.
How long have you been watching our show?
For about 6 weeks.
Nick Nah, I am going to put you in the Butt Fumble Sports Hall of Fame of managers, because if this is your first year and you have pieced together a collection of crap and managed to turn it into something, that, guys, is what we call turning a coal into a diamond. Bravo, Nick. That was brilliant, and I hope our advice has served you well over the last 6 weeks.
Hey, your chat is hilarious, too. They're just ripping on me. It's so funny.
I mean, I give credit. Hey, guys, you can rip on him, but he's probably gone farther than like 75% of you. So congratulations, Nick. And I really want you to tune in later this week and next week, because I got to hear how the results went. Nick, I'm now emotionally invested in this league.
So keep Lennon as my flex and throw McKinnon in as my second running back?
That's what we do.
All right.
And by the way, and when every other owner in your league rips on your team and you win, I want to know about it. I want to know about it, Nick.
Hell yeah, brother. I will keep you informed. Thank you, man.
You have a great night, Nick.
All right, you as well.
Man, if I haven't said it before, I love the Butt Fumble Sports community. I love this audience. I love talking to you guys. This is why I created this company. This is why I created this channel. I absolutely love it. Let's see if we can get another guest up on the show. Jake, what's good? Jake Feinstein.
What up, bro? How you doing?
Oh, loving life. What can we do for you?
All right, so I got Rashad White as my running back 1, and then as my running back 2, I usually have Pacheco, but it's looking like he's going to be out this week.
Yeah.
So I got some options for you. I got Ty Chandler, James Conner, who I don't love his matchup or even him at all. Some guys I was thinking about for RB2 spot.
It's just Ty Chandler and James Conner. Oh, you can't switch away from the app. Sorry. Every time you switch away from the app, I can't hear you. You're muted. Jake, when you switch away from TikTok, you're muted, so I can't hear you. So stick with us. What are my options? Ty Chandler and who else?
And James Conner.
Okay, I'd go Ty Chandler. I'd go Ty Chandler just barely. I don't love it, but that's where I'd go.
And then in the flex, so my 2 wide receivers are Amon-Ra and Diggs, and then in the flex, I have Ridley, I have Noah Brown, wait, who else? Wait, I also have Spears as a running back.
I'd stay with what I had with Ty Chandler.
And then in the flex, you think Ridley?
Yes, I think Ridley out of that group.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Jake. Appreciate you joining the show. Guys, we have hit our live goal once again. You guys know what that means. It's rapid fire time. We're going to do another rapid fire. By the way, we're going to do a rapid fire now, and then I'm going to give you my SHARPZ play of the day after. So we'll do a rapid fire, and then once we're done with the rapid fire, I'm going to give out my favorite bet of the day. Favorite bet regardless of sport, type of bet. My favorite bet of the day, my SHARPZ play of the day, will be on the other side of the rapid fire, okay, everybody? But we are going to do a rapid fire right now, answering as many questions as we can. All I ask is tap the like button, tap the screen. As long as we see the like button symbols on the screen, we will not stop answering your questions, okay, guys? So we will start rapid fire in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rapid fire engaged. Tap that screen. Chris Rogers, I'd go Flowers. Chris Rogers, I'd go Flowers. Trip Denning, I'd go Higgins. Trip Denning, I'd go Higgins. Dallas Ogburn, I'd go Kittle. Dallas Ogburn, I'd go Kittle. Aiden Thompson, I'd go OBJ. Aiden Thompson, OBJ. Jacobs is out tonight, everybody. Josh Jacobs is out. Pickle Rourke, should I go Puka? Yes, Puka over Diggs. Puka over Diggs. Thanks, Nick Na. Hope you have a great night. Mighty Leon, I'd go Gibbs. Mighty Leon, I'd go Gibbs. Justin Gonzalez, I'd go Ridley. Justin Gonzalez, I'd go Ridley. JC Beast, I'd go Cooks. JC Beast, I'd go Cooks. Best 21, I traded away Tua, Ayuk, and Collins for Dak, Metcalf, and Allen. Yes, I think you won. NFL guy, up. User 5212, Foreman, Dillon, and Palmer, pick 2. I'd go Foreman, and I guess I'd go Dillon, but he apparently broke his hand, so I don't even know if he's healthy. I don't like any of them. Great one. I'd go Laporta and Ridley, but frankly, I'd go Jalen Warren, Sonny Tijuana. I'd go Jalen Warren. Justin Howell, I'd go DK Metcalf and Cooper Kupp. Justin Howell, DK Metcalf, and Cooper Kupp. Keep tapping that screen. We'll stop the rapid fire when we stop the C and the like button. Jose Miguel, I'd go Derrick Henry. Jose Miguel, I'd go Derrick Henry. JC Beast, I'd go Schultz. JC Beast, I'd go Schultz. C-Do-04, I'd go OBJ. C-Do-04, I'd go OBJ. Michaela Jean, do you think Stafford will perform without Stroud? Yeah, I'm not as worried about it because of Davis Mills. Okay, short rapid fire on that one. Short rapid fire. Clearly the like button, a little allergic to the like button on that one. Maybe you guys just want the Sharps play of the day. Maybe that's it. It is time now, guys, for the Sharps play of the day. This is our favorite bet of the day, regardless of the sport, regardless of the type of bet. This is our favorite bet of the day, everybody. So everybody, are you ready? Are you set? Every bet that I make every day, DM me on Instagram, Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram. We give away all of our picks for free every day. So if you want every bet that I make every day, and right now I am literally the hottest bettor on the SHARPZ app. Don't ask me, I just do my research. Nothing's changed, just the results. We're just crushing it this week. Make sure you DM me on Instagram, Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram, to get every bet that I make. Ryan just hit me up. Ryan, can I get a link for the SHARPZ plays? You just got every bet that I make every day. Desmond Ford, right now, guys, hit me up. Get the link in the referral code for every bet that I make every day. That way you never miss a pick. Okay, guys, let's get back to some of these live questions. Let's see who we have on the line. I Catch Fish is on the line. Let's see what I Catch Up. He just dropped. Let's see what Luke Grasso has to say. Luke's been waiting patiently. Let's see what Luke has to say. Luke, what's good?
Oh, what's up?
How can we help you, Luke?
All right, so I had DJ Moore, Nico Collins, and since Nico Collins it says he's out.
Yep.
And then I put OBJ at my wide receiver 2.
Yep.
But I don't know who to put in my flex because I have Calvin Ridley, Keaton Mitchell, Chase Brown, and Isaiah Likely.
I'd probably say Ridley over Likely. It's close, but I'd probably say Ridley over Likely. Just barely.
All right, thank you. And then on my waiver wires, just guys like Jackson, Smith and Jigba, Zay Jones, CEH.
Yep.
And like guys like that. Do you think I should pick any of them up or not?
JSN's the only player I really like this week.
All right, and when I get him in, do you think that should be a star of flex or just keep Ridley?
No, I think I like what I have. I don't think he gets enough targets compared to Ridley, so I'd stay Ridley.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you watching the show.
Yep.
El Blanco Zorro, I'd go Chandler. El Blanco Zorro, I'd go Chandler. Hilton Man, I'd go Isaiah Likely. Hilton Man, I'd go Isaiah Likely. Let's see if we can get Jordan up on the show. Jordan is the next guest we have on the line. Jordan, what's good?
What's good?
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm in Njoku left.
I'd go Njoku. I'm not trusting Adam Thielen.
Yeah, I know. Ever since the bye, he fell off.
Yep. And David Njoku with Joe Flacco back and a favorable matchup against the Bears, I'd go Njoku.
Yeah, and then real quick, Kyler or Baker?
Yuck. Baker.
Yeah, I know. I could go Joe Flacco off waiver though.
I'd probably go Joe Flacco off waivers, believe it or not. I hate the... And no,
Really?
we lost Owen. Apparently, we do have a lag. Owen, you with us? No. No. Yes, no, Owen.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can. Go ahead.
Okay, so I got Keenan Allen, and he's obviously out. So do you think I should go Deontay John? The flex.
You cut out. Try one more time. Deontay Johnson or who?
Jalen Warren.
I'd go Jalen Warren. Jalen Warren would be the play, Owen. Thanks so much for the question. I know we're having some lag problems, so we'll see if we can keep it going a little bit. Try a little longer. Aaron, what's good?
What's up, boss?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Loving life. How can we help you?
All right. So I have Adam Thielen at my wide receiver too, and he's not cutting it for playoffs.
Yep.
I got James Cook on my bench and ETN as one of my running backs. I got Derrick Henry and Kamara, so I'm not really worried about them. Do I trade James Cook or ETN for DK?
I'd probably trade James Cook, especially since his value's up, but we both don't expect it to last. I'd trade James Cook and see if you could get him. I'd trade either one because I'd rather have DK, but if you could hold on to Travis Etienne, I would.
All right, appreciate it.
Have a great day, Aaron.
You too.
Love talking to you guys on the air. Hope you guys are having a great night. Appreciate you guys being with us. If you have not done so already, hit that follow button, everybody. Hit that follow button. We are live every single day. There is not a day that we are not live. Monday through Friday, we're live at 5 p.m. Eastern. On the weekends, it's 10 a.m. Eastern. So make sure you're following. Make sure you're subscribing, because we don't just answer fantasy questions. We also give out picks, everybody. And that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to give you 2 more free picks to say thank you for you guys watching the show, being as supportive as you are. We're going back to the NBA, everybody, and I am going to take a couple of picks that you may really want to jump on. I'm taking the Kings on the money line, everybody. Kings on the money line. Next pick we're giving out. But I am going to take the Thunder to cover at plus 6.5. So Kings money line, Thunder to cover the plus 6.5. I am also taking the Clippers on the money line, everybody. Clippers on the money line. Another bet that we're putting up there. We just dropped 3 picks on you guys. That was Kings money line, Thunder plus 6.5, and the Clippers on the money line. Again, if you want every bet that I make every day, DM me on Instagram. Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram. I give away all of my picks for free. Every single day, every bet that I make is free, and it's available. You can see them all on the SHARPZ app. Whenever I make a bet on DraftKings, FanDuel, Bovada, anywhere, it automatically aggregates to the SHARPZ app. I can't hide them. I can't delete them. Every bet that I make every day shows up there. You can follow, you can fade. That's up to you, but at least you know what bets I make every day. So DM me. That's Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram. DM me for a link and a referral code to get every bet I make every day. What you do with it is up to you, but at least you know what bets I like based on trends, data, and analytics. Brock Ford, I'd go if I'm sitting one, Brock Ford, I'd sit Breece Hall. Brock Ford, I'd on the line. Let's see, Deadpool, can we get you to join? No, our connection's too weak. Sorry, guys. That's why we're going to wrap up. Our connection's a little weak right now. Want to give a big shout out to all of those that watch every day. If you don't, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow Butt Fumble Sports. We are live every single day, so make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe. That way you never miss our show. Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern, you never miss us. So you know what that means, guys. What time are we live tomorrow? What time is Butt Fumble Sports going to be live on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick? 5 p.m. Oh, yeah, that's right. 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, everybody. 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So make sure you're following, make sure you're subscribing, and make sure you are with us at 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Love this audience. So grateful for your support. I hope you guys stay healthy. I hope you stay safe. And I will see you guys at 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, everybody. Until then, have a great night. Enjoy the start of NFL Week 15. and we will see you tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. Goodbye.